Just getting things fired up here, folks. We'll be live in a few seconds or two. Guess we hope it will be anyways. Should be anyways. Let's just make sure. No, I didn't take the change over on the Twitch side, so give me 1 second to go fix that, because we're definitely not doing Italian. We're not driving some truck simulator this morning, and I'm pretty sure XPie is at work. So let's go fix that first before we get into the action here. I mean, we might do some trekking this afternoon. We'll see. Depends what time Jenny gets up and everything else. But hopefully everybody's having a great one so far on your Friday. Last Friday of, I guess, last Friday before Christmas anyways. And then after that, it's next to last Friday. So second last Friday of 2025 already. Can you imagine that? Where has the year gone? It's ridiculous how fast it went. It's crazy how quickly this thing's went. But there we go. Alright, so it looks like we fixed the Twitch side now, so that should be okay. Let me just refresh that thing. Make sure we're live on Rumble as well, which I think we are. Looks like we are. So that's a good sign. Hello, Miss Mikey. How you doing, sir? How you feeling? Hope you're feeling a little better. Morning, sir. Hopefully you're feeling a little better and things are looking up for you. And just making sure everything is working wherever we want it to work. And then we'll get going here. But it looks like it is, because we got things popping up in various places. So that's usually a good sign. Just need to hydrate. Yeah, that happens. That can happen for sure. It can happen for sure. All right. Looks like we're good to go. So we'll do that. Cass, how you doing this morning? Hope things are well with you as well. That's not the one we want. We want this one. We want this one with no borders, no backgrounds, or anything else. So we're off to an Italian restaurant. Our pal Big Jim has decided to, let's just say, settle the score with some people that were trying to plot to get him. So that's where we're going to go through, and we're going to start the process. We're live over on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Rumble. And points in between as well. We're on TikTok too. So thank you so much for tuning in wherever you may be tuned in.
Back to work.
And back to work. So we're into the Actually, I'm going to hit the restart the mission button so we don't forget anything here. Yes, we want to restart the mission. Let's try that again. Restart the mission. Yes. That way we don't forget anything. But happy Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is available on Xbox Game Pass, and that's... I remember I had this one on my sites when I first hit Steam last year. But again, it came out in the summertime, so it was prime baseball time, so I didn't get a chance to reach out to the developers or anything at the time and have some fun with it.
So expect to deal with 11 bodies.
11 bodies?
Understood.
11.
Oh, and one more thing. Some old hag started yelling at us from the window, so we stopped her mouth with some bullets. Pack that body as well.
Sure
So
thing.
that implies there's 12 bodies?
All right.
Or 11.
Let's get to work.
It says 11 on the counter, but it sounds like some old hag started... Oh, you can probably crack open that window over there. Looks like it's punchable stuff, so we'll punch our way through it anyways and see what kind of things we're dealing with here. Yeah, so your jobs in this game is kind of like Power Wash Simulator, but you got to clean up the crime scenes and everything else and hide evidence and everything else because you're hired by this mob boss named Big Jim to go through and basically clean up his mess, essentially. Alright, so now we gotta get the garbage bags out and get rid of some evidence here. Of course, just like in Power Wash, you have that thing that brings up all the funny colors and everything tells you what's still dirty and everything else. So, oh, we have a drive-through window that's been boarded up. So I guess they didn't have a drive-through for a bit. Oh goodness, we're gonna be dealing with. Okay, we got a guy in the oven. We got the chef in the corner here. That's 2 of the 11 bodies. So we're gonna have a busy night. Guess we're going this way because I don't think we can go anywhere else. I'm almost of the mindset to clean the bodies up first and then clean up the rooms. Okay, we've got a freezer and we've got a guy hanging in the glass, and it looks like somebody else got froze to death in the deep freeze as well.
No way through without finding that key first.
Okay, so we got some key problems too.
Another proof that more people should start reading.
Dear Mr. Cook, I know you have zero respect for anyone who's not Goddard or Gordon Ramsay, but you should listen when I tell you, take the goddamn cold room to the key to the cold room. You want to get stuck in there like that guy in The Shining? Do you? Do you really? Alright, sorry, that was a bad Italian attempt. I'm sure the Italians will be very mad at me now.
Mamma mia.
No cannolas for you.
This place
Oh,
is
yes.
more tangled than the pasta in my carbonara.
Alright, so that's 5 bodies. We haven't even got 5 feet into this. Not too bad, TJ. How's your Friday going, sir? We're just getting started with the whatever they left here. Alright, well, let's take this gentleman out first, because he's the first one on our way.
What people can do in the heat of the fight.
I'm kind of glad we opened that window, because this is going to make a perfect throw-through ways for the bodies. 1 down. And 2. We'll probably do some Winterfest this afternoon, or we'll do some, maybe we'll do some trucking too. See what's going on. Depends what time Jenny's got going on today. Oh, I think we missed the bot. The body didn't quite get where it had to go. But yes, we've been summoned to clean up the mess here. Oh, there's some keys.
So, what secrets do you hide?
We got more keys. Okay.
Cold take. You shouldn't be able to lock yourself inside an industrial freezer.
You should not. I gotta go get Marty McFly this afternoon, yeah, because somebody's coming over for dinner later, and I promised that I'd have my unlocked, so we got some work to do. After we take this guy off the ice and put him back in here. They always say, but revenge is the best serve cold. This guy's absolutely frigid, so... Now we missed again. At least we can just go pick the bodies up beside the truck. This guy looks like our truth. That looks like our truth. Alright, so there's 2 of 11 bodies actually in the truck. This guy looks like he's seen better days too.
Proceeding with an alliance without Mike. I guess they didn't learn their lesson.
So we're gonna have to clean this whole mess up. But we will... Working on that, yeah. So I think I've got... I may have to play on his account too, because I gotta go... He sent me a... His mom sent me a text message last night asking if I could go to get his winter... unlock his Winterfest prizes. Because I guess he forgot to do it when he had his hour of computer time last night. Like, I don't know if it's... I got his laptop here, so maybe it's linked to that. We'll see. But yeah, that's a lot of bodies, and we haven't even got into anything else. That guy's stuck everywhere. Taking a new... That was a new meaning of the word takeout. Alright. So the body's out of the freezer. I think we cleaned up the littering. We got the bodies out of here too. We just have to fix everything else out. So apparently they did put the DeLorean in the game finally though too, so if you get the...
Vincent? Is that you?
At least he had the decency to pull his pants up before he got blown on. There's another guy on the floor. Might have been crapping himself on the crapper, but you know he's okay now. Well, not really. He's kind of dead, but oh, I keep hanging these guys off of there. He didn't quite get where he had to go. Physics is not my friends today. And Slugger, good morning. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope work's going pretty well for you. That one got where we had to go. Yeah, so that one finally. We had too much arc on those guys. Let's just make sure there's nobody else in door number behind door number 2. There's not. Ugh. I'm not going to comment on that. It's kind of gross. Oh, there's another body. Good old Big Jim just went crazy. Shot the whole place up. He definitely shot it all up. Okay. Freezer's clean, back office is still clean. We apparently still have 2 more bodies to locate. Okay, so there's Granny hanging out the window. Where's the last one? Oh, I guess we followed all the blood trails that we weren't expecting to find blood trails behind. I don't think they're going to miss $100 behind the fence here. So it's ours now. We found poor Tammy.
The other went through her neck. Poor girl. This wasn't supposed to happen to her.
Alright, we'll open that gate. And wipe up all the blood. Yeah, there's a lot of blood. We're gonna need a bigger truck if Big Jim keeps going like this.
In a body bag in my car. Am I the real monster now?
I don't think we're the monster. We're just unfortunately the poor sap that has to clean up after the monster. So the police don't find the bigger monster. Well, let's go get Granny out of the window here and see what we're dealing with up there. Guess we gotta kind of jump on this thing. It looks like a kind of a pathway. Granny's apartment's been located. Okay. Granny live alone? What happened? Like, did Jim just like go in her apartment and then blow her brains out and then throw her out the window? Or try to anyways? Oh, there's money on the floor. Don't mind if I do. Inquiring minds would want to know what happened to this poor lady. Well, they say snitches get stitches. Well, she got one on the back of the head. So she didn't snitch. She couldn't snitch.
Damn, Big Jim is ruthless. Hard to believe I'm on his payroll now.
Alright, we guess we gotta start cleaning up the mess now, because... Alright, we got taps over here. Guess we'll start with Granny's house. And at least that one we can walk out a lobby here. We're gonna probably want some soap in it because it's gonna be a very scribbleable job. I'm guaranteeing it. Thanks for tuning in wherever you guys are watching from today. We appreciate it. Don't be afraid to say hello. We don't bite. We do a variety of games. Lately we've been doing a lot of this. Some Red Dead Redemption, some Fortnite, a lot of retro stuff. A little bit of Red Dead Redemption. Hey, Smitty, happy Friday. You're doing well. Better load up the mop too, because it's gonna get awful messy here. Okay, mop's at the ready. Power washer at the ready too, because surprisingly there's no water up in the granny's room. My legs went numb. Okay. I'm wondering why your legs went numb, because there's a lot of... Oh, there's over there too. Well, they tried to buy her silence with $200 and then just gave up and decided to put a bullet in her instead? Yeah. Well, we finished work Monday officially, so we're off till, I believe, the 2nd. Although on Monday I do have a couple of things I have to do for a couple of franchisees that are sending price changes before Christmas because they're nice people. So I don't have to do them on I don't have to do them the first day back on the 2nd. Plus, I think the lady at Starbucks thinks I hate her, so.
A perfect spot for painting and spying on your neighbors.
Alright, we gotta clean the walls up here, because, yeah, she got, like, she got rubbed out in the worst possible way here. Like, did he pin her against the wall and blow her brains out? Like, I don't understand why the blood is this way. I don't get it. You love this game? Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Like I said off the top, I meant to play it when it first came out. I meant to ask the developers for review copies. So, and then of course, it was during baseball season, so that was not going to happen anyways. But yeah, so we were just having some fun with it. Found it on Game Pass the other day, and I was like, yeah, we're playing this. So this is chapter 5 now. So it's been nice. It takes, it's a nice way to just start a little something different. From the Fortnites, the Red Deads, and everything else, and all the retro games we've been doing lately. Like we just finished a full playthrough of Phantasy Star in the last couple of days. It took me 22 hours to beat up everything else. I forgot how long it was in the Sega Master System. I think we broke something else up here, so we're going to have to do a little clean up that bags, too. Yeah, you know, I hope they'll make a second one or some more DLC or something for it, but like it's an interesting story anyways. Interesting premise. Granny's not gonna be too happy. We made a mess of her house. She's probably lived in this building forever, so it's probably rent controlled. Yes, I know we're using a mop on the painting, but sometimes it's just easier to use what you got left here rather than have to go back downstairs for more water. Because apparently Granny's house doesn't have a sink. Alright, so it looks like we cleaned it up. Oh, there's something in there we should probably yoink. See, as you know, Big Jim doesn't pay us well. Alright, garbage cans up ready. Alright, we got it. Granny's has been cleaned officially, so Granny's off the hook now. Granny's not going to miss the cat either, so it's okay. Put the trash can away and back out the window we go. Alright, one of Jim's messes cleaned up. We're officially at 0% of in the back alley of the blood cleaned up. Okay. Tells us we're in for a little bit of a... Alright, where's our power washer? We did pick it up again, didn't we? No, we left it upstairs. We left the power washer upstairs. That one looks suspicious as all. You know, why is there a power washer in this old lady's house? We can't find the body of the old lady. Well, officer, it's a funny story. We hired somebody to clean it all up so you couldn't find any evidence, but we left our tools behind. So we're pretty much screwed because there's enough DNA evidence inside it to incriminate somebody anyways. Let's make sure we don't do that again. Alright. I guess we start with the door. Ah, the vacation's well, Mr. Profits. Hope things are well with you. See, you've been killing it over on Rumble lately. So congrats to that, sir. You've been playing definitely a plethora of different games. If you guys are not following Mr. Profits TV around Rumble, make sure you drop him a follow. He is also over on Twitter, on Twitch occasionally, but usually he's now exclusively around Rumble as far as his video content. So if you haven't got an account over there, make sure you guys hop over to Rumble, drop us a follow over there too. Lyndon's over there, a bunch of other people we know are over there too. So you might probably have some friends that are like, oh, they're over here now. I just like it because it's another avenue to release some more videos too and everything else. We can try out some content there and not feel so bad. You're doing glorious. That's great to hear. So I was playing the RPG game that XPie's got in his chat last night, and it gave me an idea to try to write my own. So we might do that next week at some point. I just got to see if I can get it to work on multi-channels. Have a good one, Smitty. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hope the rest of your week goes well, and hopefully it's not a busy day at work. Alright, let's get the mops out. Let's try to mop this mess up as best we can anyways. Poor Tammy, who got blown away over here by Big Jim and his errant bullets. Looks like she's out of the way now. Get the bullet remnants out of there. Looks like somebody touched the wall over there too. The back alleys have been cleaned for all their blood sources. Okay, that's good. Alright, so the back alley's clean. That's going to leave us another... Let's clean up our sponges because they're a mess. Should be 3 of them. Pressure washer should still be full because I didn't use it on the wall. Clean up this one out here because there's another tap inside. We don't have to use it with the back alley anymore. Apparently made a mess of the back alley when we tossed the bucket there. Let the eye recharge and I'm gonna clean it up again. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's not gonna bug me. How the heck did the water get over there? Or the runoff get over there? Alright, back alley's been cleaned again. Alright. We're done with the back alley. Now let's just get rid of the footprints off the back here and start cleaning up the offices. Yeah, last night was fun with XPie, just having getting back into some American Truck Simulator. Game Goddess joined us as well. It was kind of cool. I'm still stuck in that Winter Wonderland tunnel because I got my vehicle got stuck. Maybe we'll finish that up this afternoon too, but I gotta do, like I said, I promised a certain young man I'd get him Marty McFly for Fortnite, so I'm gonna have to get into that. There's some evidence over here we gotta collect as well.
Boss! Big Jim knows all about the meeting at Mateo's! Knows all about the deal! Run!
Answering this one would save many lives.
And they didn't answer that one in time, clearly. Oh, there's more evidence on the wall. Family bingo. Like that's from okay.
Bingo.
Like that's from the Sarah Pesci Diamamo. Alio smuggles cheap prosciutto. Prosecco, actually. Changing the rules to spice things up. Okay. Mr. Gaddy scolds us. Let's go gambling. Enter Gio's Recus Corporation. Someone call him Martino Marty. Aw, dang it. Taking an oven of Harvey in the suits. Okay. So I guess we're using this bathroom and clean this up. Homestar Gardener. Those aren't footprints. They're pizza sauce. Paisan. They came for the pizza, they stayed for the cannoli, and they went home with a body bag. Sounds like the typical Italian family reunion there. Thanks for popping into the Gardener. Hope you're doing well. Over on the Rumble side of things. Alright, so we're going to clean the sponges again. Guess we might as well just start with the bathroom because we're here. And we got quite the poopy start. Man, this guy just got filled with bullets. And that Mac 10 with a silencer. At least you put the silencer on to make it a little quieter. Well, I took care of the guy in the crapper. All right, let's get rid of the bathroom mess. The mop lasted all 4 seconds on that one. Oh, yeah, somebody shot themselves. Somebody clearly shot themselves. Then got shot all over the... Then shot themselves. Or whatever, which way that happened. I'm guessing they got shot, then shat themselves while they were dying on the toilet. Not my way of wanting to go, but, you know, each their own. You're doing great. Glad to hear that, Gardner. Alright, that sponge is full, so that sponge is full. Looks like the latrine is... Oh! Residual splatter, maybe? That got ducked underneath the door? What a mess. Yeah, you're kidding. No kidding. Well, since we're cleaning the one toilet, we might as well clean the other one just so they balance out. So if in case somebody actually does come here, I can here and start asking questions. There's no evidence to find any. So the original reason why we started doing these crime scene jobs is because, well, our daughter is very ill. We lost her wife, and would it have just been wiser to pick up the newspaper? I guess not. Alright. Now we'll deal with the floor here. And we'll work our way back to the freezer and everything else. That way we're not going to transport more blood back into other places. Doesn't look like a bad little spot when it's not all smashed all heck and all blown out. It'll be covered in blood here. That mop and those things are cleaned up. I'll clean up again. The water's looking kind of pink here, so may have to dump the sink again. almost forgot the big blood stain behind the... So what happened there? Dude got shot on the toilet. Oh, there's a bullet casing down there too. We're gonna have to grab that. That chair obviously did not come from there. Let's pick up the garbage in the area anyways. Somebody didn't like their last slice.
Time for a bag swap.
We used human blood as a blood. Yeah, that's not probably. That's probably close to what happened here. You're not wrong. You have to just find out. You now have a new restaurant. It's Cannibal Pizza.
Bullet after bullet after bullet.
Yeah, let's clean the garbage up, get the broken pieces out of the way, and then see what we're left with to clean up. That's a busted up chair. Oh, we're gonna have to bust this in half to get it to fit in the bag. Wow, somebody went a little bullet crazy here. They went a tad bullet crazy here. Nope. I often wonder, you know,
First.
how different things would have been in my life. Because in high school, the science teacher tried to encourage me to get involved in forensics, in the forensic science, but she never explained what it was. There's another bullet back here. Yes, there is. Because DeVry had, well, I don't even know if DeVry's still a thing, but that's what it was like. Yeah, you should apply to DeVry and everything else, and have some fun with this thing. She would explain what it is, This is before the CSI TV show and everything else came out, so who knows? We can't seem to smash these things, so... Oh, you gotta give him a couple more. It takes more than one punch. Now they're little breakable pieces anyways. But yeah, it could have been a different career path for us, but back then we were high into radio, we were higher into broadcasting and everything else, so, and computers, so you never know. Well, we got a chair cushion that's not dirty, so we're gonna put that over there. We're gonna pick that up and throw that over that way because we're gonna have fire. Have to throw that in the wood oven or throw that in our. I'm not exactly sure where we would dispose of this stuff because you can't just go taking a bunch of bodies to a dumps. All right, we'll put that over here with the other chair that we're not sure where it's got to go yet. And clean this one up. My sponges are all done. This is my mop, so. Let's try Mrs. Clean today, because they don't want copyrights. thanks everybody for hanging out today. Hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. As we're working our way through crime scenes. I like these because, you know, you can probably do an episode a couple times a week. Because they're about 1.5 to 2 hours every time you're cleaning up a location that Big Jim's been so nice enough to send you to, or somebody else has randomly got your email and sent you to. Yeah, we've been playing a fair bit of this the last couple of days. I guess the last week since we found it last Wednesday. I was checking for something else, and lo and behold, I found this. I was like, well, I know what I'm playing. Oops. We're making a bigger mess of the place. Table's clean. This one, not so much. All 3 sponges are dirty again. Okay. Sounds like a blustery day outside. Sorry if have the window open up here because it's just too hot if I don't. Alright, we got half a table clean. 2 tables are cleaned up now. Alright, let's get the garbage cans back out and we got a Hulk smashed another table here still.
There was no need for so many tables anyway.
It's a small, quaint restaurant with very limited seating now. I'm sure they'll sell it to you for a song now.
Need to empty the trash can first.
Oh, the bag's full. Not sure if they shot the table with the guy behind it, or they just threw the guy through the table, then shot him. I think it's 6 of one, half of the other. Yes, this one's definitely got a little messy. So, folks in chat, does your family have a Christmas tradition you've carried on to your kids, or your parents have carried on to you guys from, you know, their relatives as they, you know, done things like that? I would say with our family, it's probably just like, I don't really know. Probably just movies and stuff, certain movies we have to watch before Christmas. Like Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, you know, Die Hard's always one of ones. I know, like didn't do it last year, but everything else I usually make bits and bites for the kids and everything else because it's a nice snack time around this time of year. I might go and get the stuff and do that this afternoon after we come back from picking everybody up later on. But kind of things like that. Of course. The rule was in our house growing up. Of course, you had to wait till everybody else got up. But you could open your stockings. So I was usually one of the first ones up. So, you know, that's like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm opening my stocking. Everybody else is sleeping until like lunchtime. I remember the one time my sister and my brother both slept till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My mother looked at me at about 1 o'clock and said, well, you might as well open your Christmas presents because nobody else seemed to be getting up. Well, in my sister's defense, she did work the night before at the Chinese restaurant she was working at in high school, so she was kind of tired. Country ham and prime rib, nice. I'm coming to your house, TJ. My kids said that they didn't want turkey this year, so no, I'm making lasagna. It's like, what is that all about? I'm making lasagna. I was just like, I don't know. So I sent the giant turkey I get every year, and I sent it to their mom's house, so they're using that for their Christmas dinner. I'm like, oh, as long as it's not going to go to waste here, because like, what was I going to do with a 26-pound bird with only 3 people that are going to eat turkey? Because Jenny's oldest and her boyfriend are going to be out of town for Christmas. They'll be back and everything else. Lasagna is good. I do make a mean lasagna, so. But I was just kind of like, they want lasagna? Okay, so we're having lasagna for Christmas dinner. But yeah, it was just kind of odd, but yeah, better teach their own. Of course, New Year's is always Chinese food. Just always is. Always from the place that you got it from forever. Alright, keep scrubbing, because there's still lots of blood everywhere. Keep scrubbing. Probably should use the power washer on that part. Melissa wasn't trying to make a bigger mess here.
Can't pick up anything with a full bag.
Alright, we'll pick this up then. Appetizers, yeah, that was usually the same thing. That's what we're actually doing tonight, because the kids are all done school tonight, so that's what we're doing. We're having a... Sounds like it's going to be dinner, like a late appetizer dinner tonight, so... Maybe we'll throw a Harry Potter or something on while we're watching that. I'm sure the boy will probably want to play Fortnite, because he's probably going to be all freaked out that I forgot to get his Winterfest thing. Unless things change, I didn't forget anything. Pretty sure you can still get it the next day.
Time for a bag swap.
Oh, that's what happens when you have giant bags of garbage here. We are stacked. Okay, so we shouldn't be too bad then. Yeah, but I'll do the nice thing. I'll do the nice dad thing and go get his fire up his laptop. His gaming laptop's behind me here, anyways, on the couch. So I'll fire it up, get his stuff done, and I'll see how close he is to Marty. See if we can't do that this afternoon. Maybe we'll use his
Can't pick
account.
up anything with a full bag.
Just because I'm a nice dad. We got Jenny's youngest wanted to switch. I gotta give her props though. She sent everybody a PowerPoint presentation on what she wanted for Christmas, with pictures and details and everything else. I was like, you know, she's autistic and everything else, but she's very thorough. Very thorough. So you gotta give her mad props for that, because that was impressive. Couldn't find her the pink switch that she wanted, so we improvised and got new Joy-Cons and a pink sleeve and everything else, and a pink case to go with it. So, you know, we compromised. Got her a second-hand one, which, you know, fine. So now I think we have... Let's see, I've got Switch 2's here. There's a Switch OLED one downstairs. There's a blue one, a teal one. There's another one somewhere. So I think we're at 6 Switches now. Between the kids and myself and Jenny. So yeah, I think we got enough Nintendo Switches in the house now. Actually, no, we need more. We need one more down for downstairs in the basement for K&D. Yes. a lot of wood chunks. This table is like held together by sheer will. I guess we should probably dispose of the pizza on the floor too, because, you know, like I said before, if we're going to clean everything else up, we might as well clean it all up. Goodness. That's a lot of bullet casings, busted bottles of Eno. A lot more blood. Okay.
I need to clear the way first.
Alright, we'll pick up the chairs out of the way then. Get that pizza slice that errantly went back in the corner here. Oof. Somebody got splattered all over the sign.
Something is blocking the way. It won't move like this.
All right. Olive oil and okay. We got a seating for 4 over here. I don't know what the yellow stuff is, but I don't want to know either. Guess we'll just clean it up. Excuse me. Yeah, that's not a mess. All right. Like small enough pieces to throw away now. We're definitely going to need a bigger truck for this haul job. Between the bodies and all these bags, I don't think anything's all going to fit in there. And a U-Haul. Make sure we invoice Big Jim for it. Whew. Somebody got shot sitting in the doorway here. Well, let's try to make sense of the back corner here. Well, that's not coming off the table too easily either. Oh, there's a man underneath that picture. Yeah, we're gonna go empty the sponges because they're all full of blood. We gotta collect that up in again and put that back down. We're gonna need the strength stuff because that stain is rather stubborn on the wall. Get our mop out. Do the same thing with the mop. I'm not even sure how the pizza got on the wall, but the pizza's on the wall. I heard of throwing spaghetti against the wall to see how it sticks, but never pizza. Never pizza. Alright, the wall looks a lot better. Pizza on the wall is not so much. Unless it's actually just part of the decoration. Hard to say if it is or not.
Time for a bag swap.
Another bag swap. No, pizza's not part of the decorations. Okay. Alright, we gotta put the tables back together now. I don't think we need a light out now, so let's take the light out for now. What level are you in Fortnite now, TJ? I think the DadsBackLog account's 32 or 30. My Big League Chew one, I think, is only like maybe 6 or 7. I haven't really played much. Something about this season just really put me off. It was just too different. Alright, we need to pick those chairs up and left trigger and right take that way. That one looks like it's back to normal. Not sure where that's gotta go. Alright, there's still 3 more chairs that gotta go back there somehow. Alright, we have a table for 4. We got ourselves a table for 4. And a very messy kitchen we haven't got to yet. That is a lot of garbage bags. And we still haven't got to the back room or anything yet. Alright, so some chairs are back where they're supposed to be now. Two tables for 4 now. Perfect. fixed. Yeah. And the blood's at 51% cleaned up in this lovely room of ours. The dining room, anyways. Still got blood splatters places here.
I don't think that Big Jim is on the menu anymore.
Nope.
Boys.
Big Jim is no longer on the menu. The trash cans out and try to get some rid of more of this stuff here, because goodness, we're still cleaning. All right, we got a seat. We got a table for two. Gotta put that one back where it was. It's starting to look like a restaurant again. And not the Sopranos Massacre I kept calling it. Trays are gonna have to go over there. Ah. That's gonna be a messy kitchen to deal with. No, I don't think they need.
I deserve a tip too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't tell if that's pasta sauce or that blood. Probably blood. The garlic god, the meatball pizza, and the Hawaiian is. I wonder why the Hawaiian is $55 just because it's an Italian restaurant and they don't want pineapple on their pizza. Is that their thinking behind this whole thing? Like the season more than The Simpsons? The thing I don't like about this season is that stupid lightning gun or whatever it is, just because it's too overpowered. Like when it was first out, it was fine. You could take down somebody pretty easily now without. If they were using it, you could at least you could counteract it a little faster. Now, if you don't get that first shot in, you're pretty much done. Because you'll lose the battle every time. We're empty. Yeah, and it's just like they seem to use it. They just use and abuse it too much. I mean, 97% of the trash got rid of now, thankfully. Alright. Start at the top and work our way down. Yeah, not 100% sure if that's all pasta sauce or blood or what is this. But it was a mess. People got splattered everywhere. I gotta still finish the Kill Bill quests, I guess, too, because I haven't done them yet.
Being mobbed by the real mobsters? That's the opposite of ironic.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna need the cash register till. It's all in hundreds too. I guess they must have stolen a lot of Hawaiian pizzas or something.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think some tomato sauce had got stuck on this pan.
Ooh, wow. This BMS. Let's use the pressure washer and just try to make life a little easier in the corner here.
Unbelievable. This glass is intact after all this action.
We're making a mess of the pots and pans. And the vino bottles. Not so much for not making a bigger mess. Power washers kind of took care of that for us. Eesh. It would make more sense just to throw the dough out. Yeah, that's the good thing, TJ. So if you don't want a certain character, you can focus on the ones you want. Which is pretty much what I think the plan of attack with Marty McFly now will be the next one to get.
Need to empty the trash can first.
I guess we better start throwing some trash bags out because we got running out of room here. You can tell it was Christmas too, because I was looking in the GameStop. I was looking for some V-Bucks cards, couldn't find any. Couldn't find any at the Staples, couldn't find any at the Walmart even. They were all out. So I'll have to just throw my credit card or something on the kid's account for long enough to grab some V-Bucks or gift them V-Bucks or something somehow. Somebody was playing solitaire, so I must not have been that busy at the restaurant here. Yeah, it would have been smarter to clean up the dough rather than just, you know, wash it off. Alright, the corner looks like it's cleaned up a little better. We're 83% of the blood cleaned up in the restaurant. Okay, that's good to know. Looks like the wood burning stove is now back to normal. Oh, goodness. Oh, maybe not. Missed a spot. Alright, so we gotta put the tray back. Alright. It's starting to look less a cluster truck in here, but you know, it's still a mess. Oh, we can't put that one back the way that was. I don't think that would go over too well. Pretty sure the health inspector would be all over that one. But the dining area is looking better. Just leave us the back office, the freezer, and I guess the storage room left to tidy up here.
No use fixing. Better to throw it away.
I don't know how you would fix that. You'd have to crazy glue it back together. Wood glue it or something. I was gonna bust his hand, just busting the tables up.
Can't pick up anything with a full bag.
Oh, there's more bullet casings on the ground. You even get that one on from underneath there from that angle? Probably not. May have to power wash it out from underneath there to get the rest of the pieces out. There's still blood on this thing. Good news is 84% of the blood has not been cleaned up in the restaurant. Yeah, we're gonna need to power wash this thing. It's empty. Alright, so we're gonna go pick up another garbage bag. That truck's pretty intensive. I should probably close the door, make sure there's nothing behind it. No, I just kicked the bucket over, which I'm notorious for doing anyways. We'll try not to kick the bucket this time. Mop out too. I guess I gotta go fill the power washer. Blast the wall here. Trying to dislodge this bullet so I can pick it up, but I don't think you can. How do you get that bullet? That's going to drive me up the wall now. It's 99% of the trash. The last bullet is probably that last piece of trash. Nobody wants 7-day-old pizza by the time they find this place. I don't think we found the secrets on this level yet either, so. Here, bullet, bullet, bullet. I just want to pick you up, bullet, bullet, bullet. There we go. You have to be far enough back to get it, I guess. Got a trash bag out there. And we got quite the mess back here still. Okay. Got a globe. Okay. Oof. They got splattered everywhere. Oh, the chair is clean. So there's that. We got another pile of mess to clean up off the floor. After we hand wipe down every little shelf here. Wheelie chair's back in its place. Better definitely pick up the tape. Oh, I got somebody send me a text message for some reason here.
Need to empty the trash can first.
And we got another full bag, so I better put that full bag with the other ones out here. There's like a doorway down there. Oh, check that out in a minute. We're in trash mode. Apparently I'm ordering somebody lunch. So give us a second here. And we got 2 new games to play too. Okay, cool. Alright, we got lots of stuff to play, but we're going to finish up cleaning up this first. I better order lunch here, so give me a couple of seconds. As you know, it's the last day of school, and I was like, yeah, I'll order them lunch because their cafeteria is closed. Water source is only in the bathroom there, okay. No problems, TJ. We'll see you later, sir. So give me a second here, folks. I'm just going to order some lunch. Which means I got to use the screen. So we'll be right back. We'll be right back. All right, we're just ordering up lunch here for the kiddos. Man, I'm too many of my guys some days, I swear. All right. One kid done. I think I gotta do kid number 2 here. All right, I think we got everything here done. Just gonna send it to her, and then she should be good. Excuse me. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea while we're at it here. There we go. All right, back to the task at hand here. All I got was a thumbs up, not a thank you. I just got a thumbs up. That's it. No, thanks for saving the day, Dad. Nothing like that. No, God, no. You're gonna miss me when you're in college next year, kiddo. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You'll miss this. I guess we're not gonna get that off the floor.
So now that you had time to think, are you finally in a mood to talk? Shit, he dropped dead already. Why always fuck things up?
He really deserves a cold shoulder for a fuck up like that.
don't think the blood's coming off that pork loin. And we'll leave it at that. You think we'd want us to get rid of the ropes or stuff too, but I guess not. Excuse us. Alright, all the evidence has been collected, so that's good. And the deep freeze is looking well like a deep freeze again. Alright. Furniture is back in its place. One piece of furniture still out of... not rearranged where it's supposed to be. Okay. Wonder where that is. Well, let's close the freezer so we don't wreck down the place here. There's blood splatter everywhere still. Well, let's put the drawers back. Furniture's still got 4 pieces out of place. Okay. What shelf were you on here? You weren't on a shelf, maybe. What are you doing in here? Then. Alright, well you were somewhere. As well. Not sure where you were, so we're gonna put you there for now. Fix the piece of furniture. Guess we missed more blood splatter. We missed more blood splatter. That's never good. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out with us on your Friday as we're doing some crime scene cleaner and trying not to make a colossal mess of this place anymore. God knows Big Jim made a big enough mess for this, both of us here. Gosh, no, he made a big enough mess for everybody. Oh, we got a globe and we got a horse missing and we got that statue missing. Okay. That's probably the 3 pieces that are missing. Globe, if memory serves me correctly, is behind the door here, and I gotta stop trying to hit the thing with a mop. The horse goes there. We're gonna take that thing because we need some cash. The golden pizza slice is now ours. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we're gonna keep it. We're taking it. All right. Open the door. Let's try not to break the globe. We're trying to put it back on the shelf. Oh, the restaurant location's been cleaned. Okay, good. That's good. So we got the bags all cleaned up. Everything else looks like it's back to normal somewhat. Oh, there's a door we can open. Oh, what did we just find? Let me send that to the kiddo. And see what we got in here. Yeah, garbage bags out there. The restaurant's fully clean, so that's good. Oh.
When I came back home, everything was already in ruins. Those bastards demolished the entire estate. And then all I could save was that little plant. One only little plant.
We got a gardener that's going to go on a rampage if we're not careful.
Familiar.
That gardener's definitely going to go on a rampage. Oh, look, more words to break. Oh, there's something back there. Not sure what's back there, but there's something back here. I'm going to get the bigger hefty bags next time. Oh, okay. Secret's been discovered. There's like a guitar back here. Well, I guess we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take the hand that looks like the monkey claw from Indiana Jones. And this crystal skull. And apparently there's an achievement for playing all the guitars in this place, so I just decided to strum that one too. I'm not sure where their guitars will be, but... Alright, so that's all cleaned up. We got 2 bags of garbage to get rid of still. As we missed. Alright, the blood's been cleaned up again, so that's good. There's a garbage bag on the other side of the truck that we missed. Oh, it's actually in the restaurant still, okay. Give the restaurant the once more over, even though it's 100%. Oh yeah, there was a trap door we were going to look at too, because we found this down there. Nope, don't want that to be causing more mess problems there, so...
Some ladder to hell?
Okay, what did we just find? I think we found Jimmy Hoffa's location. I could be wrong, though. Oh, okay.
That's where they were making the real dough.
Are you out of your mind? Trying to play Russian roulette with a Makarov?
It's not Russian, it's an Italian roulette.
That's not the point.
If you're such a softy, then I'll start.
Good thing
Oh, there's a
someone's
safe to
already
crack, too.
cleaned up after this idiot.
How long ago was this guy here? The cigarette's still going. I think we're taking that fat stack of cash, though. Okay, I guess we cracked the safe. And 5694.
I'm in.
Why is the pineapple in the safe? They treat the pineapple like it's gold. Well, I guess it's $55 for the pineapple pizza, so it makes kind of sense. It kind of makes sense.
Never listen to Marty.
Oh, there's another tape over here, so that's good. We'll grab that too. The pineapple. Yes. Okay, there's an elevator or dumbwaiter or something, but it's out of order. Alright, I think we're done down here. Alright, so guess we gotta close the door so we don't. Keys to the hatcher in the kitchen. Okay.
I wonder what kind of secret ingredients do they keep in the basement?
Well, we just found out the answer to that. And it's gonna fall. Let's say it's gonna fall over. Okay, the garbage was all cleaned up. Looks like everything's happy. All the requirements are taken care of, so that's good. Looks like it's in immaculate condition here, so I don't see anything else. Better take up our bucket though. The restaurant is once again spick and span. Let's close all the doors so it doesn't look like anything's awry here. And it'd be like, nobody ever was ever here. Because we're never here. Because we weren't. Alright. Let's see how we did. Took us an hour and 41 minutes. Got a perfect score for the blood. The trash is all picked up. Furniture was all replaced. So we got perfect scores all the way around. Alright. We got all the bodies accounted for. Even though Big Jim can't count. And we gained, oh, give us 11 grand for mission being completed. Alright. We're going to get that backyard pool after all. Oh, we missed a song somewhere. We missed a secret somewhere. Darn. Alright. Oh, there we go. The Italian job has been completed. Let's go see Dexter and see how Dexter's doing today. We're not answering that phone yet. Ow! No wonder we're doing this thing. 28 grand for her medical bills. I guess we're working for Big Jim for a few more jobs then.
Mr. Kowalski, perfect job. Not even a drop of ketchup left. So I've sent you a little present. Big Jim likes to appreciate his people. I also put in a good word for you in the underworld. Expect new customers coming.
Gee, thanks. Like bosses like that, we don't.
More psychos.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled us back in. Literally. Alright. Alrighty, go to bed. Where's Dexter? There's Dex. Dex is just not happy.
What? You're such a a good boy you don't want to touch that?
Sent his pizza slice. Okay. That was his little token of appreciation? Like, come on, dude. How about you pay the hospital bills? Let me know where you're appreciated around here. Alright, we're going to go to bed to save the game. And that's going to do it for us this morning. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, we're going to probably jump back in this afternoon with some
It's
Fortnite.
open. Just come in.
Hi, is Mark back home already?
He should be in a few minutes. Do you want something to drink while waiting?
No thanks.
Okay. Business just got picked up again. We're going to grab some grub and we'll come back and do some Fortnite this afternoon. Lovely!
Mom? What are those noises down there?
Oh, man. That one's not going to be fucking too fun. Nashville tomato soup. Alright. We'll go back and save and exit the main menu. I'll let you guys go. We'll see you guys later on today. Thanks again for hanging out. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. We'll probably stream early in the morning tomorrow as well, before the kiddos get here, and then we'll be back live tomorrow at some point, probably in the evening, and then Sunday we'll go full tilt all day. So we'll see you guys then. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.